Madeline, could I talk to you?
Of course.
Where are we?
You have been to this plane before. You have brought many lost spirits through here.
Well, yes, but there was never a diner before.
I can understand your confusion, but it is not a real diner. It is metaphorical. As you know, there is a bond between the Countess and her current host, and the bond is represented by this diner. You will find out more inside.
Why is it represented by a diner?
The Countess used to spend lots of time in diners like these. You will find out more inside.
This bond, how do I break it?
Part of the Countess is trapped inside. You must find it and remove it.
How did the Countess break the bond between you?
She did not break the bond, but moved it. To be rid of me, she had to form a bond with someone living. Someone who could, in essence, become her guide. How she acquired this knowledge, I do not know. I only know that it was accomplished.
Who did she pass it to?
Joe Gould. It was an easy task, since his mind was already broken. Upon Gould's death, it was passed on to Joseph Mitchell.
And now Charlie Meltzer.
Yes, it must be broken if this is to end.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
How did the Countess get so...
insane?
Yes.
Like you, her mind is a door to another plane of existence. By corrupting our bond, she opened that door so wide that it flooded her mind with unfathomable knowledge. She essentially has the universe inside her head, and no human mind can contain that. It broke her. She sees everything but understands nothing. If she didn't banish me to this place between worlds, I might feel more pity.
Did you know her when she was alive?
Of course. We spent almost 30 years together.
What was she like?
Different. Happier. She loved helping those in need, but it no longer matters. She is the one who needs help now.
This bond.
Part of the count.
Okay, cool.
Thanks, Madeline.
Yeah.
I'm going to see what I can do.
I will be waiting right here.
Okay. Hello, metaphorical
For
diner.
the upteenth time, I have no money for your fund.
Show some pity. At least lend us a cigarette.
Ahem. I believe we got company.
Ah. Miss, could you perhaps spare a few dollars for the Joe Gould Fund?
Oh, is that Joe Gould? And this might
Yeah,
be...
probably.
Yeah, that's Joseph Mitchell.
Oh, yeah, Joseph Mitchell.
The
Cool.
people that she was bonded with.
Yeah.
What would I do with a handless ghost clock?
I don't know.
There are no hands on that clock. I guess that's supposed to be symbolic.
Yeah, like, there's no time here.
Yeah, exactly. Well, if you had that, you would never get anywhere.
Hello.
Hello. My name is Joseph Ferdinand Gould. I am graduate of Harvard magna cum difficultate and chairman of the board of Wheel and Woe Incorporated. In exchange for a drink, I'll recite a poem, deliver a lecture, argue a point, or take off my shoes and imitate a seagull. I prefer gin, but beer will do.
I've been hearing a lot about you lately.
My reputation precedes me.
I saw your portrait in the Minetta.
The Minetta. Yes. I'm quite famous there, you know.
I gathered.
It's all thanks to Mitchell, of course. The Joe Gould Fund filled its coffers nicely when he wrote his article.
What are you doing here?
I don't quite know myself. We've all got to be someplace. As I understand it, I was mentally linked to my old friend, the Countess. I wish I'd known. It explains everything that my work was trying to prove.
Your work.
I have had many callings. I studied the seagulls of the world and learned their language. I spent months measuring the heads of 1,000 Chippewa Indians. But before I died, I was putting to paper the most important literary work known to man, the oral history of our time. It was a compilation of the conversations of the city, overheard in bars, subways, street corners, and diners. Put together and studied properly, it would have revolutionized everything.
How would it have revolutionized everything?
We were all connected, every single one of us. But how? Think of the ramifications if we found out.
It sounds like quite an undertaking.
It was my life's work.
How did you know the Countess?
We met in a diner like this one. We'd often spend a week or two walking along the docks to discuss seagulls. She had many interesting theories on seagull linguistics. Then, one day, she disappeared. but a link had already formed between us. It's everything my oral history was trying to prove, that we were all linked.
The Countess is killing people.
Murder? No. No, I refuse to believe that. She couldn't hurt a fly.
Why is she called the Countess?
That's what she chooses to call herself. Far be it for me to tell her otherwise.
The name doesn't seem strange to you?
When you lived a life like mine, you take people at face value. Who cares about names? I once knew another fellow without a name. Called himself the Deacon.
Oh, really?
The Deacon? You knew the Deacon?
Oh yes, he was this gloomy career drunk. One summer night while sitting in a doorway of the Bowery, he caught the scent of sulfur. He looked up and saw the devil himself standing over him. Since that night he believed he lost his soul. Not the most charitable drinking companion, if I may say so.
No, he wouldn't be.
You knew him?
Sort of.
Fancy that.
What's your connection to Joseph Mitchell?
Ah, Mitchell, my benefactor. He made me quite famous, you know. But my goodwill only extends so far.
Why's that?
A cigarette. He has them. He won't give me one. It's demeaning to have to beg for one weekly cigarette.
You want a cigarette?
Yes, I want a cigarette. It's a disgrace that I should have to beg for one.
I'd like to read the oral history.
And I'd like you to, but I'm afraid it belongs to the ages now.
There was also the problem of it never existing in the first place.
Of course it existed, only not on paper. It was over 3 million words, 3 times the size of the Holy Bible. The work transcended mere parchment and ink.
What about those essays you published in the Dial?
A passing fancy, nothing more.
You wrote essays?
For the now-defunct Dial magazine. I still have the originals. Do you want to see?
I'd like to see that essay.
Here you go.
It appears to be an essay about insanity, but the handwriting is so awful I can barely make it out. Just as well. I don't have time to read all this stuff. This handwriting, I don't...
Okay.
Here you
Can
go.
you do anything else with it?
Always glad to share.
Maybe, but we gave it back now, so...
Hello.
Maybe later.
You're Joseph Mitchell, aren't you?
I believe you have the better of me, Miss
Blackwell. Rosangela Blackwell.
Blackwell, huh? I might have known.
You met my auntie.
Your auntie, yes. I do see a slight resemblance. I did warn her to leave well enough alone, but she was determined. Let's hope that you can do some good here.
What are you doing here?
We are echoes, leftovers, if you will. We were linked to the Countess when we were alive. When we died, part of ourselves got trapped here.
So you're not a ghost?
Not fully. I'm not sure what I am. I remember living, I remember dying, but I don't feel like Joseph Mitchell. All I know is that when I thought of death, an eternity with Joe Gould was the last thing on my mind.
What is your connection to the Countess?
I don't know. I never met the woman. Joe Gould was the one who knew her. He had a special bond with her, apparently. But somehow, he passed it on to me when he died. Next thing I knew, I was murdering people by writing about them. There was no choice. I had to stop writing.
I studied some of your work in journalism school.
Now that's just foolish. I was a relic, even before I died. The city I wrote about has long since evolved and changed into something completely different. But that's New York City, isn't it? Wouldn't be New York if it stayed the same year to year.
I'm sorry you had to stop writing.
So am I. But what else could I do? Let innocent people die? No, I don't regret the choice I made. Not for one moment.
Did you know Charles Meltzer?
Yes, I did. He worked at the New Yorker back in the late 70s. He would come into my office and ask about the old days, and I was happy to tell him. I knew he would never cut it as a reporter, but he had a very keen, analytical mind. I almost forgot all about him, but it appeared a link formed between us, nonetheless. When I died, my connection to the Countess passed on to him.
Charles Meltzer is using the Countess to kill people.
By accident?
No, on purpose. He sent her after me.
Now, that's a shame. I'm aware that through my actions I killed a few people, but I could forgive myself for it, since I was unaware of what I was doing. But many times I thought to myself, I have a weapon. It's untraceable. Nobody knows about it. I could use it, but I did not. I was tempted, but I did not. Not once. You have to stop Charles. Break this link. Destroy this place. No more innocents should have to die.
How do I break this link?
I wish I knew. I'm afraid all this is a bit beyond me.
Why did you write about Joe Gould?
He's a fascinating man. Intolerable company, but fascinating. He exemplified everything about New York at the time. Its artistic expression, its frustration, its joy and heartbreak. His oral history, or the idea of it, energized the work of dozens of writers and intellectuals. But the more I got to know him, the less I wanted to be around him.
Did you ever read Joe Gould's oral history?
That, it never existed. Or if it did, Mr. Gould never shared it with anyone, which amounts to the same thing.
You know why I never wrote it down. People would have died.
You didn't stop telling people you were writing it, did you?
What could I say? The truth? They would have chucked me in a loony bin.
Why don't you give him a cigarette?
When you give that man a cigarette or a drink, he likes to talk. And the only subject Joe Gould likes to talk about, at length, is Joe Gould. And the only person for him to talk to is me. So, I do not give him a cigarette.
Would you give him a cigarette if I spoke to him for you?
I might. If you can get him away from me, I might. But we can't leave this diner, and the door to that kitchen is locked.
Can't you just float through the wall?
Believe me, I've tried that. It doesn't work. Not here.
Thanks for talking, Mr. Mitchell. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, Miss Blackwell.
I'm guessing we need to open the kitchen.
Yes.
Locked.
Nah, it's locked.
Yeah.
I think I saw a paperclip on his
Oh
essays.
yeah, that's true. His essay had a paperclip.
Mr. Gould,
She returns. Say, can you spare...
I'm afraid
Fair enough.
I'd like to see...
Here you...
Very, very true.
Okay.
I don't think he'll miss
Oh, yeah.
this.
Yeah. There we go.
Here you go.
Always glad to share.
Good idea. Let's see if we can open the door now. With this.
Easy.
Oh yeah.
Haha!
What's that noise?
Oh yeah, you can hear it, but there's a whispering right now in the background.
It's a paperclip.
Um,
Good for clipping papers, as well as picking locks.
And the whispering has also been around when we met Madeline or whatever her name was, like the regal ghost or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you meet her, there you have this whispering in the background as well. So, in the beginning, I thought it said something about Countess, so I don't know if that's like a part of her that is whispering things.
Maybe.
Okay, we can only click ovens, so I guess we do that.
There's nothing in here. That's weird. There's a strange glow coming from inside.
Okay, the whispers just grow stronger, so...
Hello? Is someone in there?
She comes.
Who are you?
Part of a whole. Left beyond. Safe here. Leave me.
Are you the Countess?
Countess, one of our names. Yes. I no longer live, but part of me remains. Leave me.
I need to take you out of here.
No. Safe here. Warm here. I stay in warm places. Too cold out there.
My hand goes right through it.
No. Too cold. I will survive here in safe fire. Leave me.
Alright.
Well, see ya. I'm talking to an oven.
Yeah.
A
Yep.
sound idea. I'm sure it made more sense than most people I know. So this is the kitchen. Such a bare and emotionless place. Not even a bottle of ketchup.
Mr. Gould,
You would say...
I'm
Fair...
Does something about that oven look strange to you?
Nothing about my life has ever made sense. Why should an oven be any different?
I'll talk to you later.
I guess.
Sure. Things to do, people to see, I understand.
Alright, will you now give him a cigarette, mister? Joseph Mitchell.
Mr. Mitchell,
Yes.
Gould has left the room.
I see. Thank you for that.
Have you reconsidered giving him a cigarette?
I suppose I have been a little hard on the man. Here, I don't smoke anymore anyway. Give him the whole pack.
Oh, cool.
The oven in the kitchen is talking.
Is it now?
This doesn't surprise you.
Miss, look where we are. I stopped being surprised ages ago.
True.
Thanks for talking, Mr. Mitchell. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, Miss Blackwell.
Alright, let's go back. Give him the cigarettes and see what happens.
Mr. Gould,
She returns. Say,
I'm...
there.
You want a cigarette?
Yes, I want a cigarette. It's a disgrace.
Okay. Apparently I can't just give him a cigarette by talking to
Yeah.
him. Okay, fine. We'll do it like this.
It's in your inventory.
Yeah.
Joseph
course.
Mitchell wanted you to have this.
Ah, nice contribution to the Joe Gould Fund.
Okay. Right.
Mr.
Does he say anything new? Maybe?
Liking your cigarette?
It's delightful. Here, feel free to join me.
Thanks, but I don't smoke.
You might as well keep it. When a man is rich, he can afford to be generous.
Okay, maybe we can use the cigarettes
to you
as
later.
warmth
Sure.
to get the
Things
light
do,
out.
people to see, I
yeah.
understand.
Because it keeps saying like, oh no, it's so cold here.
Is this warm enough?
Safety.
Oh yeah.
Carry me. Thank you.
It's in a cigarette now.
Ominous.
And he disappeared. Right.
Is it in your inventory? Cigarettes?
Let's see.
I can't explain it, but I have the feeling that my time in this place is ending.
I'm breaking the link. It'll all be over soon.
Over, yes. I can't say that I ever understood any of this, but I do know one thing. Gould was right. We are connected. Every single person on the planet. It's a pattern so complex that we can't even begin to understand it. So don't try to understand it. Gould tried, and he lived a miserable life. Just live, and be happy in living. Anyhow, you best get going. You got a job to finish.
Yes, we have glowing cigarettes.
The light got absorbed by this cigarette.
Alright, I guess we'll go out.
This
She's still
place
here. Yeah.
is starting to fade.
That's good, right? Once this place is gone, the link is gone too. The killing will stop.
This means something to you, the killing.
She killed someone right in front of me. I want to stop that from happening again.
Imagine that. Genuine heart. Your predecessor was not graced with such compassion.
Predecessor? Do you mean Lauren? My Auntie Lauren?
We should not stay here. This place will soon cease to be. Come.
Oh, bye-bye.
It's broken! The bond is broken! I'm free!
Way to go, Red.
My head. I understand everything.
Everything?
I hurt people.
Yes, that was you. But look, whatever happened, it's done. You can't do anything about it now. It's time for you to move on.
No, this should not have happened. He will not kill again.
Hey!
He?
It's about time you got back here. What did you guys do?
I did it, Joey. I broke the bond.
Yeah, you broke it all right, and our friend just blew.
She did not enter the white light?
No.
Oh, that is a problem. She has free will and is loose in the world. With the power she has, who knows what damage she can cause.
Great, just great. I don't know who you are, lady, and I don't care. But just leave the spook work to us, okay?
I have little choice in the matter. I am bound to this plane. What happens next is up to you.
Wait!
Let's get out of here.
Whoa, little dizzy.
Careful, kid. You've never been under for that long.
At least I'm alive.
Yeah, everything's peachy. There's a killer ghost on the loose, and it's our fault.
But we broke the link. She doesn't have to kill anymore.
You want to tell her that?
Who would she want to kill anyway?
I think she's going to kill Charlie Meltzer.
Oh, him. The guy who wants me dead.
Yeah, ironic as all get out. We'll sort it out later. Let's get going.
Alright, I
Okay.
guess we have to go and save Charlie Meltzer.
Yeah. Who wants to kill us?
Yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
like... Really?
Come on, let's get going.
It's about time.
Alright. We're such good...
He is the real killer in this case. It's not her. When
Yeah,
you think about it.
yeah,
She
because...
honestly thought she was doing good. Like,
Yeah,
saving
and I mean-
people and helping them.
Yeah, and I mean, he seems to be doing it on purpose. Like, he's understood that this happens,
Yeah.
and he's
Like
literally
Joseph
doing
did.
it on purpose.
Yeah. Like Joseph did, and he stopped fighting, and he did, and he continued
Yeah.
placing
Yeah,
putting
exactly.
people on his blacklist.
Maybe Joseph told him why he stopped writing, and then Charlie somehow
Oh yeah, like
got a
formed
grasp
bond
on the
with-
whole
with the
thing.
Countess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was like, man, I can use this for my own advantage.
Yeah.
Not good. Alright. Meltzer Foundation, let's go.
The door's open. This can't be good.
Oh no. We're too late.
You stay back.
Paul, what happened?
Charles, something took him. I've never seen anything like it.
What happened?
The roof. She took him to the roof.
Let's go. There was a stairway down the hall.
How this...
Did Charles really kill people?
Yes. I'm sorry.
I didn't know. I swear, I didn't know.
How does he know it's a she?
Give me
Yeah.
one reason why I should spare you.
Please, I'm not a killer. I had no idea you were real.
I am as real as death.
I thought it was just wishful thinking.
And just what are you wishing for now, false guide?
Apparently he
Hey,
can see her.
Don't interfere. For over 50 years I've been a slave to false guides, but none have been more corrupt and pitiful than this one.
Haven't you killed enough?
I was just a tool. This man is the hand that wielded it. He used it against you. You want to spare his life? I have killed countless innocents and my hands are stained with their blood. If I must kill, let it be one who deserves it. False guide, it is time to reap what you sowed.
No, please.
Okay, can we do anything? Oh, maybe this. Give her
I
back
found something of yours.
Yeah.
What is
Firefly.
the part of her.
Isn't it?
It was torn from me so long ago.
Here, take it.
I cannot. I am not the same person I once was.
Hey, we've all changed, and sometimes we just have to accept it. Now, why don't you take a hold of this and we can finish it?
You are the most guilty of all.
What?
What?
You know what you did.
Hey, get off! What are you talking about?
My death.
That was self-defense.
You must be held accountable.
Now you've done it. You might have had it bad before, but now you're on my turf.
Something is different about you. You're wrong.
Oh, yeah.
Everything about you is wrong.
You don't know the half of it.
Okay. Oh, wait. Joey's tie. Okay. Ah, super stressful music now. Okay, let's just save again. Save 2. Okay, what can we do now? Yes, game, I get it.
Yes. We have a cigarette in the tie.
Yeah.
Can you use it on Joey?
There we go, her hand.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Right.
Joey, not working.
Of course it's not. She's too strong for you. What do you think you're doing?
Trying to save your butt.
Yep.
I don't think he'd want that.
Oh, come on. No! No!
It's not glowing anymore. I guess whatever was inside has died.
Oh.
Holding Joey's tie is like holding air.
Yes. Okay, what do we do now?
Gotcha again.
Back off, kid. You can't handle this one.
Okay, Joey. Maybe we can switch to Joey. And
Get
just-
away from her.
There we go.
Oh.
No, that's not what I meant to happen.
He punched her in.
Damn it.
Yeah.
God.
This place. The light. I remember.
Just head towards it.
I went through once, and I was dragged back. It hurt. It hurt so much.
The link brought you back, but it's gone now. You understand? You're free. You don't have to hurt anyone anymore.
My mind is so broken. But here, everything is so clear. That man, Meltzer, he lives?
Yes, we stopped you before you could kill him.
Is that justice? I wonder. He is a murderer. He will find ways to kill again. But you are right. It is no longer my concern.
What do you mean?
Live your life. Help the lost spirits of the world. Let nothing deter you. This work is more important than you will ever know. Goodbye, and good luck.
Wake up, will ya? Wake up! I'm not spending 20 years over another hospital bed. I'm not. Get up or I'll kill you, you hear? Thank God. You okay?
Fine. She's gone.
Gone? You sure?
Yeah, she went through the light. She's gone.
Good. Then I just got one question for you. What the hell were you thinking? I thought you were... Never mind what I thought. That was really stupid.
Yeah, stupid. I only saved your life.
I don't have a life to save. You only risked your own.
Joey, I'm soaking wet. And Charles needs an ambulance. If I'm getting a lecture, I'll listen to it at home.
This isn't over. No, this is crazy.
It's the only way.
Why change what isn't broken?
But it is. We can't keep blundering around like we have.
We stopped a killer ghost today. I wouldn't call that blundering.
It was pure luck. We just happened to run into her while doing something else.
So?
So think of what we could accomplish if people knew about us. People should seek us out, not the other way around.
What do you want to do? Put up a billboard in Times Square?
No. We've got a special place nowadays. A place where you can talk about all sorts of crazy things and it's accepted as normal.
What's that?
The internet.
What,
Yes!
that computer box? No way.
Look,
Computer
I've trusted
box.
you so far, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Then trust me. Just this once.
If we end up in a padded room, I'm going to make your life a living hell. You know that.
Sure. Come on, pull up a chair. I'll show you what I have in mind.
The link is gone, but I still remain. How long have I been here, trapped between worlds? The others could not help me. Perhaps this new one will. She is just beginning to come into her power. I just hope she is strong enough when the time comes.
Alright, well that was Blackwell 3, or the Blackwell Convergence, or whatever you're supposed to call the game, but the third one. That was really cool.
Yeah, this was awesome. I really enjoyed it. As the game was nearing its end, I was just sitting back and just enjoying it, and it was awesome. Like you didn't have to do much, just sit back and relax and enjoy.
Yeah, definitely.
Awesome game.
Oh yeah, because you didn't, you hadn't played this one fully.
No, I remember the beginning, so I think I actually started playing it, but after maybe I remember the Mineta kind of vaguely.
Yeah.
And everything after that, no, I don't remember the Meltzers or anything, so I definitely didn't play it all the way through. I don't know why. I really can't imagine being bored of this game. It was awesome. And
really? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a mystery.
Definitely.
I should ask my 18-year-old self.
Yeah.
What happened there?
What are you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was really cool. Funny that he made the Lauren game while making this game, where he basically explains the origin, sort of. Like, not really origin, but like meeting the Countess and stuff.
Yeah, and how she became a ghost, basically.
Yeah, exactly. And,
I guess he kind of had this game in mind at first, so he thought maybe I should make another game to fill in the gaps or something that this game will not address. So going back to Lauren's time and meeting the Countess and Joseph Mitchell and kind of everything about it that
exactly.
Played a big role in this game.
Yeah.
So it definitely is better if you play that game first. Definitely.
Yeah, absolutely. It definitely adds that you can be like, oh my gosh, it's her. Like you have that knowledge already. Yeah.
Not that it wouldn't be interesting if this was the second game in the series, but it's only better if you play it first.
Yeah.
The first two games. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, just like this was a lot of fun, and especially together.
This was really awesome. I can't remember having so much fun playing a game lately. Really, awesome. I'm speechless.
Yeah,
really, it's wow.
Yeah, great, and we have still Blackwell 4 and 5 left, so hope it's gonna be as cool. And I'm guessing that Melanie, or whatever her name, Madeline, maybe?
Madeline, yeah.
The ghost there, that she's gonna be back.
Yeah, maybe.
In some future game, maybe, because of the ending there, like she was talking about, this one might be able to help me, I'm still here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and she's gonna put up the website.
Yeah,
for Ghostbusters. Yeah, definitely. Alright, but that's gonna be awesome, so looking forward to that.
Yeah.
And I hope you all watching enjoyed this game, and us playing together, and of course check out AdventureGameFan8's channel and all the other cool stuff that you're playing there, basically.
Yeah,
you have so many interesting games, so I'm just I've never heard of any of this. This is so cool.
I get a lot of the games I play are very recommended by my viewers, so big thank you to everyone.
Yeah.
My viewers is watching it. Thank you so much for recommending all of those great games.
Yeah, it's amazing. Alright, but that was it for this game then.
Yeah.
So thank you everyone for watching, and you for being here and playing with me, and bye.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Yeah.